Hey whippersnappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pixelmon on the PixelmonXO server. Today, we are going to be picking up where I thought we were going to be picking up with what I thought we would be doing at the end of a couple of episodes ago. Last time we were together, and then we ended up helping Huck out with his island last episode, which was a lot of fun hanging out with him and Genie. But we wanted to get going on the breeding stuff for the gym this week. So, we got a couple of things we need to do. Whoa! We need to head through here for one. We need to go over to our forge area. Moving quick through the door. There we go. Because we need to make our ranch blocks. And let's see. Okay, so we've got 4 aluminum plates. Iron. Oh, come on. Don't tell me we don't have any aluminum. J-Seed? No, it's not Jay's fault, I'm sure. There we go. There's aluminum. Alright, perfect. Is my hammer still in here? Yes, it is. Alrighty. Fantastico! So what we need 12 plates. So let's actually put this here so we can keep track. Oh wow, look at him go. Fantastic. Alright, well, that was quick. I guess they updated the hammer speed in the last snapshot. Alright, I'm gonna put both of these back in here. Okay, great. So we need 2. Well, let's just take all this redstone. We're gonna need a little bit of iron. So we're gonna need a couple of pistons. Okay. And we need glass. So we need 2 pieces of glass, 2 pieces of glowstone. Alright, so oop, nope. Getting ahead of myself. Need to do that, and then beautiful. Alright, so now we do this, and that, and this, and that, and this. There we go, and then, perfect. So we've got 2 PCs. Great, fantastic. Okay, so we got 2 PCs. Now what we need is a handful of pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cobble. Oh wow. Jay's been cooking up clay. He's planning out his gym, and he's got a lot of brick needed for that gym. All right, so I don't have any cobble, which is kind of funny. The one resource you normally have in abundance, and we don't have any. All right, well let's I've got our pick. This is my fortune pick. Guess I don't have another one at this point. There's got to be cobble down here in the mine, so we'll grab that really quickly. Just need to make a couple of pistons. Ouch. And we should be good to go. Because to make the ranch blocks that we need for breeding... Oh, come on. Please tell me there's action. Okay. Well, this is a fortune pick, so we can go ahead and just go right on through here. Get ourselves some cobble. Because we need 2. Alright. Good enough for now. Alright, so, let's see, we need wood here, I think redstone there, iron there, and boom! Alright. Oop. My bad. Alright, and then from there, ooh, wait, no! Oh wait, no, yeah, we can steal some of Jay's bricks. We don't need that many, it'll be fine. Because we need 2 flower pots then as well. Yes. So that'll be good. So yeah, once we get those 2 flower pots, we'll be able to make our 2 branch blocks, and then we'll head over to the gym, get those in place, and then we can take a look at what kind of breeding we might want to start doing. You know, like I have to apologize, or I have to apologize. I'm gonna quickly grab some apricorns here while we're at it, just because I haven't done any more work, I don't think, on the Pokeball shop. Well, no, that's not true. I think I did a little bit of work since the last time you guys saw it. Although, you guys might have seen the plot, I guess, last episode. We probably flew over it. But I basically have just done a little bit of encasement of the area there. Nothing real exciting. Alright, so we don't need redstone in there. Let's dump this off there. Okay, and perfect. Okay, so 3, 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. We got everything we need. So let's head over to the gym. I really need to work on a bridge here too, but we'll get to it eventually. So we get in here, and we need piston, PC, flower pot, which gives us 2 ranch blocks. All right, perfect. So we're gonna put 1 ranch block there. Yep, I want that to kind of face as I come in. Perfect. And then the next ranch block there. So that's going to give us 2 distinct breeding zones. We're going to want to clear out these trees. I was just planting some trees in the area so I could gather some different woods. I forget what I needed dark oak wood for. What am I using dark oak wood for? I have literally no idea. I have no idea why these are here. Maybe I didn't plant them. Maybe Jay or somebody else did. Sometimes Max or K's like to come out and troll us. Although that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm sure I planted them for some reason. Maybe I was just trying to boost. Maybe I had a couple saplings. I was like, well, I should get more saplings. Clear this stuff out real quick. Hopefully my axe holds out. It should. Oh wow, jump boost. That was exciting. But yeah, so we've got a handful of Pokemon. Nothing really exciting in terms of like prospects for breeding stuff. We do have a couple that are probably something we can start get going on. But other than that, it's pretty much going to be, you know, starting from scratch from now until we're going to continue to do some catching with stuff. But for now, I figure we'll start some breeding going just to kind of see what we can accomplish that way. And it may end up being to the point where, you know, maybe we kind of put a team together without, you know, worrying so much about some of those other attributes. And then once the gym's up and running, we can take some time to really get things, you know, set up properly. But I think, you know, we really should be able to get things going here pretty quickly once we kind of get everything figured out. It shouldn't take too much longer then to go ahead and do that. Okay, so a couple of saplings, perfect. Ooh, I love these beacon effects. We've got to get beacons on all of our series. It actually shouldn't be, well, no, I say it shouldn't be that hard, but in order to get beacons in vanilla, or really anything other than a server where the server owner or admin sets up a shop where you can just buy them, you have to be able to defeat withers, which I've never really done super successfully. I think I remember at one point on Far Side I attempted to take on a wither, and at that point I was still under the belief that what was I going to say? Oh, that obsidian would hold in nethers or withers, and so I went into the end and put them. put them in one of those obsidian, you know, pillars or whatever. But then the thing just blew up and jumped right out, and I was like, oh crap! And I was not equipped to take that on at that point. So, yeah. Beautiful. Alrighty, so, do I have another PC in here? Oh yeah, I already crafted a PC. Well, oh well, that's fine. We'll put one of these, put it right here for now. That's not where it's gonna stay, but, okay, I guess I really don't need, let me look at the dittos that I have. So we've got a calm ditto, which is raises special defense, lowers attack. Okay, that's not terrible. Oh, this is the adamant ditto. Raises attack, lowers special, and then quiet raises special attack, lowers speed. I don't know how that one's real useful, but these two will probably be useful at some point. So let's look at the stats. We've got a serious Squirtle. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead in here. Let's manage Pokemon. I want to put an adamant ditto and my Squirtle there, because I think I'm gonna want an adamant Squirtle, because the Squirtle that I run on Pokemon Showdown is more of a physical attacker. It's a priority physical Squirtle with Aqua Jet, Fake Out, and things like that. So we'll put those guys in, and then let's see. Especially defensive. I think a Calm Gligar is actually something we would want. But, oh, I've got to figure out which Gligar I want to take, though. We got too many of them. So let's Gentle. I don't want to lower any of the defenses on them. There's speed, but I want to look at Hyper Cutter. Same values. Well, no, I guess Hyper Cutter is going to be the best of those. Nope. So we need a male. Whatever. Okay, so we'll do that one for now, and just kind of see what we get. All right, so we need our Calm Ditto and this Gligar. Alrighty. We'll let them kind of go ahead and do their thing for now. We don't have... Has a crush on Adamant, but doesn't feel comfortable in this. Yeah, so unfortunately, like Squirtle a tiny bit more every day. Doesn't feel comfortable in this environment. Likes it to go there a tiny bit more every day. Yeah, because if we're doing different types here, I wonder if it'll breed at all, given that statement. I don't remember all the different breeding environment requirements at this point. So I'm going to just kind of let those go for a bit. Yeah, I think we'll just let those go for a minute. See if that gets going at all that way, and we'll. What I want to do is, while those are kind of clicking away, do we have any wood? We got a couple of signs. That's really all I need. And we'll take all this too. Turn in a couple more sticks. Alright. We'll do that. We'll do that for now. Okay. So what I want to do is kind of set up a kind of to-do list over here in the gym. I want to kind of talk through who I want. Like, so the top 6. Let's just say, okay, so what Pokemon do we really want to make sure we're going after? So we definitely are going to need an Apom. Apom needs to be on the team. Apom is our physical lead. So that'll be our lead Pokemon, and it is a physical attacker. So there we go. Then we definitely need a coughing, and this is going to be our physical wall. So coughing can survive most physical hits that he gets thrown at him, and so we definitely are going to want one of those guys on the team. From there, so definitely those. Let's see. Let's do, because I want to do, you know, some of my favorites, we'll do a special wall. So Munchlax is a good special attack defensive, or specially defensive Pokemon. So lots of special ones thrown at him will be good there. Let's do, I guess I've got this Squirtle cooking. We should have a Squirtle on our team. But, trying to think of Pokemon that I've actually, if we can get a Squirtle bred up properly, I've done pretty decent work with my Squirtle. So let's do that. Squirtle, physical priority. What? Okay, physical. Gotta get this on this line. All right. So we'll have our priority Squirtle. Might as well make this first team some of our just, you know, our favorites. Let's look. We definitely need a good special attacker. We could do like an Abra. Abra could be a good option. What was this Porygon's deal? I forget who I got this from. I think Max gave it to me, or K's, or somebody. I don't know why it says I'm the original owner of that. Move it down here. This is a Rash Bellsprout. Is it a Chlorophyll? It is a Chlorophyll. That could be good. But we have to get a Drought Vulpix before that's even useful. Which none of these that we've caught so far are. Okay. Alright. Let's take a look here. Anything that jumps out at us. Is this coughing? It's mild nature. Yeah, that's not what I want. I do have my coughing here, or my wheezing is a good nature. Bold, raises attack, raises defense, lowers attack. So that's a good natured wheezing. We can use him for breeding. And that'll work out pretty nicely. That was a bold nature. Okay, so what we do need though is we need a special attacker. So let's, we could do an Abra. We've got that Gengar. A Ghastly would potentially be good. So we've got our physical and special walls. Did I not make enough signs for, because we obviously need at least 6. Oh, well, we got an extra one here. That's fine. Okay, so Okay, so let's go ahead and tentatively put in. I'm gonna tentatively put Abra in here because Abra is usually pretty good. And we probably can get one of those not terribly difficultly. And so that leaves this slot. So we've got 2 physicals. Coughing ends up being a defensive Pokemon and a special attacker. So we got 2 special attackers. Technically, Munchlax is also then a physical attacker. We got 2 defensive. What other defensive Pokemon might we want? What coverages don't we have at the moment? You know what? Forget it. We're going to take Aber off. And I think, you know, it may be difficult, but I think I want to do... I want to do that Vulpix combo. So let's do Vulpix. Let's do special setup. And then we'll put Bulbasaur slash Bellsprout. Because both of those function pretty similarly with the chlorophyll intact. Special sweeper. All right. So Apom would lead in, do some serious damage. Once Apom finally goes down, we can switch to really anybody, depending on who they come in with. You know, if it's a physical or special attacker, we can bring in one of these guys. Squirtle can handle pretty decently, and then Vulpix comes in, sets up the drought with the sunshine. Then Bulbasaur or Bellsprout come in, somebody who's got chlorophyll. And they can do some serious damage with some of their attacks with the twice speed that they would have otherwise. So I think that's the original 6 we're going to go for. Which leads me to... So what is this wheezing? It's a female. That makes things a little difficult. 'Cause I think most of the stats get passed. The female determines the gender, or not the gender, the species, but I think most of the other stats get passed by the male. So what was this coughing? And actually, do we have a good Gligar? Apparently we do. Okay. Let's look in the computer really quick. Let's take a look at this Gligar. Impish nature stat raises defense, lowers special attack. Alright, that's fair. Swampafet I know is good, but I don't really want to mess with that. Why is this even here? Put that out here. Okay. So this was... That's another female coughing. Okay, well, but let me throw... oh wait, no, I've got to put my wheezing in the PC. That's why I came in here in the first place. Okay, so we got to do this. So let's put wheezing in here, because a good coughing is definitely going to be a cornerstone of this team. When I'm doing competitive battling, my coughing is almost always one of the most important Pokemon on my team. So we'll do that, and we'll let that tick along. We'll let this Squirtle tick along, and that gives us 2 of the 3. And so obviously we're going to have to do some work. I want to see what this output ends up being, and I'll probably have to do some work on looking, okay, so what do poison Pokemon need for their breeding, so I can, or what do water Pokemon need, just so I can kind of customize these a little bit to help speed things along a tad. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good start. And we'll have to focus in the next coming episodes. We'll focus, like, we'll go spend an episode out in the jungle trying to catch Apoms, or because, I mean, realistically, we've got a good wheezing, so I think eventually we should be able to get to the point where we probably shouldn't need to catch another coughing. But we'll see how this turns out. But the rest of these we probably need to do a fair bit of catching on. I don't even think I have a Munchlax or a Bulbasaur, Bellsprout sort of thing. So we'll go spend some time out in these areas in the coming episodes doing some catching, trying to get our team in order. I'll be curious to see how this comes out. Hopefully, I mentioned, I think the last time, well, not last episode, but the last episode we were out here, that I'd like to get April out here to kind of help me out with the breeding stuff. Hopefully I can get that going here soon, but you never know. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys. If you have suggestions on the team or things you would like to see or strategies you think I should try to employ, feel free to let me know. I've done a ton of Little Cup competitive battling, but I've also done lots of really varied teams, and I like different things about every team that I build. So it's really, you know, besides like APOM and coughing, those are kind of mainstays on my teams. If I need a physical wall, it's pretty much always coughing, largely because the physical poison has such great resistances, and the metagame for Little Cup is so dominated by like fighting types and other things that coughing can resist, that he's just kind of like the perfect go-to physical wall. But you know, some of those other ones, you know, obviously Squirtle's not the best choice, but I'm gonna have one eventually, so I figured we might as well put him on there. But you know, Munchlax may not be the best special wall, but I love Munchlax. So, but if you guys have other suggestions, you know, I was trying out another team recently on Showdown, it's my something fishy team, and like we've got a Mantike on that team, which I've never really used Mantike before this. But he's a great special wall. I think he survived a thunder at one point or something, and he's water flying. So pretty good special defenses. So you know, maybe that's the way we want to go. Eventually, we will have many Pokemon on this team. Once we kind of get our breeding program established pretty well, we'll be doing that. Probably need to go spend some time in the savannah. Maybe that's what we'll do next episode. Next episode, we're going to go hang out in the savannah over by Spawn. We'll catch some Vulpixes and hopefully catch some more Dittos. Because Dittos are really what I need. If I could get a bunch of different natured Dittos, that would be really helpful for the breeding program, I know. So we'll probably do that next episode. We'll be out in the savannah doing a lot of catching. So maybe I'll show you guys some progress on the Pokeball shop at that point too. Which means I have to go make some progress on the Pokeball shop, but hey, we'll make it work. Anyway, I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Have a good one!